Oh, dude, he wants to go into the monolith. How awesome. I can't, can you believe it? He craves the monolith. He wants to be inside of it. That's so fucking awesome, buddy. God, I'm so happy that the wooden men are, like, excited to be a part of the monolith now. Like, I'm kind of happy for them. What up, bozo? What up, loser? What up, nerd? What up, dork? You ready to be a part of the great monolith? The change is coming. The change you will be a part of. Stand there. Every wooden man, this is your job. You go into the monolith. Every bit of wood, every bit of slime, every bit of slop, you will go into the monolith. I'm sorry. That's what you do. You die. I take your wood, I make it into wooden scrap, and when the morning comes, yeah, buddy, you're going into the monolith. I'm sorry. I'm chopping them up. I'm making a monolith to all hate. I'm making a beautiful obelisk of pain and suffering and torment. Right? That's what that's for. Look at it. It's already filling up. Slowly but surely, we make it full of wood. This is where every wooden man is going to go during this playthrough. I've decided to make a horrible monolith. An exaltation to all sin. An icon of sin. An icon of wooden sin, if you will. That's what it feels like to be a longtime member of the chat. Yeah, I put you in the monolith. You're in the funny bucket now. What are you going to do about it, bozo? What do you got to do? Escape the great monolith of suffering? No! You reach high into the sky with hands. Are you going to collab with BB No Money? What the fuck does that even mean, buddy? Constantly, Jorf, you are entering the chat and then just saying shit that doesn't make any sense to a human being. I'm sorry. I'm not as terminally online as you are. I don't have the brain rot like you do. I have a different flavor of it. Sometimes you come in and ask me a question, and it feels like a fucking prompt put in a random number generator. I'm sorry. Glad to help. It is like when in South Park when they cut the chicken off the head, and the chicken runs around on the dartboard, and then it just lands at a spot. Makes a lot of sense, actually. No, it doesn't. What is BB No Money? Is that a Star Wars droid? Is it that fucking ball that runs around? It's a person? Yeah, I know. I'm lying. He does the, like... He's like the guy who sounds like he is saying shit, but he's, like, muffled into a towel, right? Like He's like the dude where he kind of like is like all of his music sounds like music you would hear from like a neighbor in like the ceiling, right? Like you wouldn't listen to it yourself, but it's definitely something a neighbor would be listening to. Where it's just like somebody yelling into a towel about something that you have like the bare minimum knowledge about. Or he's just like, all right, what do I write a song about today? I know. Elephants are so cool and elephants are so smart. And if my dick was an elephant, then I would fucking fart. Like that's the like. Is it me or do I get like Dr. Seuss vibes from him? I don't know why. I feel like he should be like in the middle of a Cat in the Hat adventure. Even though money, I don't know what it is, but something about him gives me, what if we took the Cat in the Hat and the fish from the Cat in the Hat and then made them the same guy? Like I don't know what he does, but he does a lot of cosplays. Well, that's, I mean, you gotta get fucking short form content brain rot, dude. You gotta get like people, even if you don't have knowledge of a property, you're like, fuck, what do I do today? I know, I'll dress up like guy from Jujutsu Kaisen. Never seen it, but if I dress up like that guy and post a TikTok about it with one of my songs, maybe somebody will clap and shit their pants and then give me more money. I don't know. You just posted an Iron Mouse cosplay. The man is going places. I mean, yeah, dude, it's the popular character in media or on the internet. What if I cosplay as them and then get a collab with them and then... That's how that works. That's how networking works. You see the clout, you run after the clout, man. Like that's just how it is. I don't even use clout chaser as like a negative term. That's just how you do it. To get any clout at all, you must first chase it. To have knowledge of the clout, you must first find it. You must seek out the clout, and then you have to enter the never-ending carnival where you're continuously and forever chasing that clout. You hunger for it. You dream of it. Okay, if BB No Money dresses up like Shane Carpenter from Hayes, now we're cooking. Yeah, BB No Money, I can bring you big numbers. Like 30 people? Like, maybe 20, I don't know. The other 10 people might have something to do that day. Have you encountered the Dr. Pepper guy yet? Jorf, I'm not gonna lie, dog. Like, you, fundamentally, anytime you come in here asking shit, you incrementally overestimate my place in this universe and world. And while I appreciate that you have a higher, I guess, you have a what's the word I'm looking for? You have a better perception of me than I do myself. Buddy, I am a small fish in an endless ocean. I am the whimpering goldfish. Who's the Dr. Pepper guy? Okay, well, I actually can answer this one because, like, I know, what is it, fucking livestream fails brain rot. I can speak it. So the Dr. Pepper guy is just a dude who stalks streamers around in Japan and other places and then gives them a Dr. Pepper. And that's all he does. He goes and he finds where streamers are and then he literally locates their position, stalks them, and then gives them a Dr. Pepper. That's it. He doesn't do anything, like, evil with it. He just hands them a Dr. Pepper and then runs away. He's basically like a real-life little gnome. He's out there gnoming around in the streets. He's just a little gnome. It sounds like a Brendan. It does sound like a guy I would make up, but there is actually a guy who, when streamers are doing, like, real-life, like, IRL streams, he just finds any streamer and then just gives them a Dr. Pepper. I think it's one big Dr. Pepper ad. I think it's a guy who has a specific kind of bit. Because there are a lot of guys out there who have one bit. And that's the entirety of their bit. And they have nothing of substance, but they have that one bit. And you know what? They got that one bit, and they do their one bit, but it's the one, he's a one-bit guy. We love one-bit guys. You can love one-bit guys, but one-bit guys, I mean, you either grow and change as a person and follow the waves, or you let yourself get swept away by the ocean. Can I get your honest opinion on AI Italian brain rot garbage? I don't know what it means at all. That's the 4th time you've asked that. Let me hit you with something. I don't know what you're talking about, so... I am not on TikTok as much as you. I like to sit down and read books. I only get on TikTok while I'm taking a shit, so... I am not as online as you are. I am online as much as I can be, but I am not as online as much as you are. I got shit to do. I got fucking... I don't use TikTok at all, and yet you are posting things that are essentially just information directly from TikTok, which means that you are essentially just kind of accidentally consuming a copious amount of TikTok, but through other means. If you're on Reddit, if you're on Twitter, it is basically just as bad as being on TikTok, but you're getting it curated directly to you. If you're looking at WebMs on Discord, everybody's on TikTok. A lot of people just don't know that they are. Foundationally, if you look at like current internet humor, TikTok is the birthplace. It is the womb of the world right now. You are essentially on TikTok, even if you are not on TikTok. Now, I go on Instagram Reels because I want to see dudes getting angry, red-faced, yelling into their phone camera, and then doing a cool backflip. Reel, I saw the same Rizzler Sesame Street in 3 different apps. Corbin sent that to me, because even if I get on TikTok while I'm taking a shit, all I get anymore on there are cat videos and like roll for sandwich and like tabletop RPG videos. My feed is finally normal for a bit until I fuck it up again. Never use TikTok, by the way. You ever see a TikTok video on like a different platform? Buddy, I hate to say it, but you've basically just used TikTok. Brendan's not a 1-bit guy. He's a 32-bit guy. 32-bit! I'm glad I get to watch you play this game because it's too hard to play myself. Nah, man, you figure out like the signal slime. You get a little bit of information. I've watched you stream this game so many times, but I still have no idea how you play it. Foundationally, you got a job. You do your job. Shit happens while you do your job. That's it. That's the game, man. That's what I like about it. There is a simple task. You do your job. You do your job, and then shit happens around the time you do your job. Now it's 4:20. Nice. Time to fucking blaze it. And then while in between me doing my job, the horrors come and attack me. But then also on top of that, I get to do funny, silly little things. So not only is it about doing your job, which is you find the signal. You want 2 number. Bottom left, you see those 2 number. F polarity and F frequency. You want to move these thinguses around until those are as close to 100 as possible. Right? Easy peasy. Two number. These 2 number right here. 99.68, 98.76. You want those number big. And then you move it over here, you check the signal, you look at the signal, then you put it in the processor, and then you process the signal like this one, up to 3. It's worth more money that way. Then you put it in here and you see what it is. And it's it's some hissing. Which is awesome. Then we put that in there and we're done. We wait for that one to download. And then we upgrade that one, and then we put it in the thing. Sometimes we see a little bit of cosmic horror, sometimes we see some slime, and then we also have a funny little guy. And I'm going to send out a funny little guy on a mission. You have a mission, I believe in you. Go out there and fix the servers. It's almost morning, so we should be fine out there. We're going to peep his view. Just in case something decides to try to steal him. Our beautiful sun. We can peep over here. He's got cameras on him. And then we can pop the lights on him, too, so we can kind of see. Oh, shit, I fell down. I pressed the fall down button. We got to peep the lights here. And see kind of what he's going to be working on while he's working on it. Why he got ass? Because I like my robots thick. It's terrifying. Thank you for explaining. Also, we can sit down and watch Ronald McDonald Scared Silly on VHS if you want. Sunday the dog is here. And Sunday the dog is there too. But yeah, you do your job. The horrors persist. And also we build the giant wooden monolith out of the wooden men that try to assault us every night. Oh, my lemons are done. I'll wait until morning. I'll grab them in morning. To say fall down button? Yeah, there's a fall down button. That's not a lemon tree. Yeah, I grew those. Those are that's a lemon tree and a lemon tree. I grew those. What are you talking about? That's my fucking orchard, buddy. Please get rid of Sunday. He haunts me. What do you want instead? Let me see here. Stone Cold, hell yeah, Boozer, Timmy the Tooth, Timmy the Tooth, Timmy the Tooth, Timmy the Tooth, Pizza Hut, no Sheldon Cooper. Yeah, we'll go Zoobook's Tiger poster, I think. They fall down now? They fall down now. Imagine the Stormtrooper, but you put like, you go to every piece of Stormtrooper armor and you put like a lead weight in there on like the right side and one of the soles of the feet. That way they just are constantly off balance. Why my boot too heavy, sir? I don't know why your boot too heavy, sir. Get to moving, soldier. But sir, my boot too heavy. Boot make me fall down because boot too heavy. What's up with this? Why boot too heavy? I don't know, soldier. You better get moving. There's a Jedi out there. But sir, boot too heavy. If I hear boot too heavy one more time, soldier, I'm gonna freak my shit. They should let the Irreals steal your lemons as the lemon stealing whore prank. I'm terrified for that to happen, man. I gotta go bring him shrimp to make him happy. Brendan, I beg you, please play slop. Buddy, I've said it before. And you are definitely not like the first person to come to me and come to the table and say, Brendan, please play slop. There is not enough fucking slop out there in the world to satisfy every thunger. And also, no, I'll play slop when I goddamn well feel like it. Simulator slop, 360 PS3 slop, there's not that much. Slop comes out every day on stream. And yeah, I'm not going to subject myself to that shit and do the same stream every day. Oh boy, today we're playing, what did I see? Making Rap Simulator. Oh boy, I can't wait until I play Making Rap Simulator, where I make sandwich wraps with the same 3 fucking dog shit mini games that I played in 80 different simulator games. You streamed Power Wash Sim for an entire month, brother? Yeah, because it was fun. And I like to clean the thing. You cannot subsist on a diet of only crap all day. Oh shit! You scared me a little bit. Ooh. It defeats your argument you can stream something every day? It does not defeat my argument. There is no fucking argument. I'm dad here. I'm God here. There is no fucking, oh, you gotta play this, you gotta play this. No, if you're worried about that, buddy, Adamus, I mean, you could find somebody else. I'm sorry, man. I'll play whatever the fuck I want. You know the rules, buddy. You know the rules. Get into the pit. Like, if I want to play slop, I want to play slop, man. If I don't want to play slop, I don't want to play slop. Like, them's the rules. I don't, you know? Like, I do get it. Like, you want, like, some consistency. Like, sometimes I play slop and sometimes I don't. That's because I do what I want. I'm sorry. If I'm in a slop mood, I play some simulator slop. Or were you even here during the Drive Horizon stream? I played slop like 3 days ago. I made green car. I made big green van. And then I blew up the big green van. If you can't be happy, man, you might need to look, like, inwards into yourself and find happiness on your own. The human mind can't subsist on slop all day, every day. There must be Kino in between. That's it, buddy. 2 weeks of Elden Ring Night Rain streams. That's it. Every time you want me to play slop, I'm putting the Kino in the bag. That's it. Yep. 2 weeks of Elden Ring Night Rain stream. Yep. Nope. That's it. 2 full weeks. Only Night Rain. Only comms. Yeah, we gotta run to church. We gotta get the, Side of Grace. Gotta get some Side of Grace. I'm gonna stream it at some point, because Billy and I, were playing it last night for a bit. It is a lot of fun, but I'm gonna do it when I want to, not when, not on anybody else's time. First stream to have negative viewers. Yeah, I mean, everybody else is playing it right now, but I'm having fun with it. It's a weird multiplayer game. That's what I like about it. It is a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. And also, once I started figuring some stuff out, I like the bow guy a lot. It's fun. I like hitting the things with the bow, and then I also love marking the enemy and then running away like a little baby. I actually think I like Night Rain more than I like Elden Ring. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like... I couldn't be Shadow of Erdtree, but I'm fucking like, oh shit, no, I like this. I like how all of this works. I like it a lot. You need 2 people. Like, you need 2 people. I know there's a solo update coming eventually, but you need 2 people for it. You should play it now? You should play with your balls, actually. Your balls are looking so lonely. I need to clone Brendan to remove his resistance to being told what to do. I mean, I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do, man. If you don't like it in the moment, that's fine. There'll be another streamer along the horizon that you will like better. I don't know, dude. I'm sorry. I follow the will of the worm. I don't worry about anything else. And right now, the will of the worm is telling me, build the monolith, Brendan. Build it high. No, I'm cloning you so I can have you dance as I fall asleep. You would never be able to get... You would build the clone, but you would never be able to add the perfect amount of spice in there to make it just like me. I would never have the right amount of spice. I'm sorry. And you and I both know that it wouldn't have the right amount of spice. Yeah, you're basically going to keep accidentally making a Brentendo. Why is this Brendan's Demon game? Why not FIFA or SMT? I don't know, man, because I like doing simple tasks, and this is like one of the best, easiest like simple task games I know of, but then sometimes horrifying things happen. Why do you think I played Power Wash Simulator for like a month straight? Like I clap, I giggle, I shit. I just fucking love weird simple tasks. And it's a freak game on top of that, so... Damn, it will be wild to not see a giant wooden pile of decimated wooden guys out in front of the base anymore. But I mean, this is cleanup and project. We get all of this wood in there, and then we only have to worry about adding to the monolith whenever more woodmen appears, so. No, I'm compressing, here's the thing though, is I'm compressing the pile of the dead wooden guys. I'm compressing it. I'm taking them, I'm turning them into pieces of furniture, and then I'm taking those pieces of furniture and turning that into beauty. I'm making art out of nothing. Isn't a wooden monolith just a tree? No, a tree is alive. A wooden monolith is a sacrament. It is an icon for the grief that the wooden men have caused me. It is a testament to my strength, my power, and my virility. A tree is a living being. The monolith of wood is much more than that. It's a project. It's a long-term goal. Sometimes that's what you really, really need. But right now, I need a big wooden pillar in my life. You're going to finish that monolith, and the souls of the dead mannequins are going to ask you what it is that you desire. Oh, I get my one wood wish? What is your one wood wish, Brendan? Make Mokujin real now. What? Make Mokujin real now. Who? You know, Mokujin from Tekken? Yeah, you make him real. That's your wood wish? That's my wood wish, yeah. Make Mokujin real now. I'm glad I figured out how gardening works. I would like to make I need to figure out what other kind of tree we can make. Because it's nice to have lemon, but I don't really know what I'm going to do with lemon. I need to be able to grow a field of wheat out here. And then once I grow a field of wheat, I need to be able to make bread. And then I can bake bread, I can grow my field of wheat. I can consume many foraged berries. You know the drill. When life gives you lemon, yes, you eat the lemon. Oh, Iowan becomes digital Iowan? Yeah, dude, if they allowed me to build, like, a cornfield out here, it'd be so fucking over. Not only is a cornfield, the corn's a great crop, a lot of uses, but also, a lot of alien love getting into the cornfield, making weird concentric circles and patterns. I mean, really, it's just everybody's happy. Alien get to make the crop circle. Me, I get to eat delicious buttered corn every day, all day. Anyone else go to the Indy 500 this year? Dude, did you hear? They made another left turn. I don't think I've ever been into NASCAR as somebody who grew up, like, in Iowa. Like NASCAR or car racing. But I do, I'm not gonna lie. Every year, I think once a year, I do look up, like, most horrific NASCAR car crashes. Because I think there is fundamentally this part of me that wants to see destruction. Yeah, when are we gonna get the boba update so I can make a fucking boba tea? The alien in The Day the Earth Stood Still love the boba tea. I do the same with MMA. Sometimes, man, I'm not a big sports guy when it comes to literally anything, but sometimes you want to, like, I get the siren song, the call of like sports funnies. They don't crash as much, they just catch fire. True. Cars are too safe nowadays. We need less safe NASCAR. No more roll cages. Listen, buddy, you're not racing in, like, an incredibly professional, high-quality car that will protect you. You're gonna race in my mom's car. Also, I hate to be that guy, but it's IndyCar racing. Oh, well, IndyCar racing, NASCAR racing, I know there's different kinds of racing, but, like, I understand. A lot of dudes are into, like, Formula 1. I hate to be this guy in reverse, man. If you're into car stuff, you're just gonna have to deal with people saying, oh, car stuff like NASCAR for the entire time you have that. It's like me when I was a kid and I was like, I love video games. You like that Pokemon? Yeah. That's the only one I know. Which Pokemon are you playing today? Call of Duty Black Ops 1? So which Pokemon is that one? I don't know. I liked when I was a kid, we'd go to the, every once in a while we'd go out to the races, but it would always be like the, I don't know, like Wreckfest? I don't know what they're called. What is it? Like the Crash the Car Derbies? Saw a lot of those as a kid. Yeah, Demolition Derby. I couldn't think of the word. I say, I've been out in the hot, hot sun all day. I do declare, I do have the vapors. I was out there in the hot, hot sun all day. Me and the wife, we were going from store to store, place to place. I went into Ross Dress for Less, and I realized I fucking hate it. Ooh, do I not? I do not like the Ross. I went in there, and it is like an alien environment. Can Brendan drive? I can drive. I choose not to, which is funny because I live in Iowa, so like I don't go and I don't get there anything that you would want to do, which is I mean I guess that really all you have to do is go out to the bar and drink. Ross is threatening, but they got cheap shirts for me. Nothing from there fits, so I was out over there because I wanted to look at socks, and they had such a pitiful like big sock collection. I have a big torso. I have a long torso. Torso so fucking long. Brendan's a shill for Big Sock. No, I'm not a shill for Big Sock because every year, I swear to God, when you buy socks every year, I feel like they're getting worse and worse in quality. Doesn't matter what company I buy them from. Doesn't matter what kind of socks I buy. They do not last. And so I'm left with like a bunch of different like different socks from a bunch of different companies. And I'm not going to wear two different company sock, right? Because they're different sizes slightly or they have like a slightly different pattern on them. I'm gonna look like a freak. So it gets harder and harder to pair the socks as they keep getting ripped apart. Make your own sock. Ah, me. Outside, harvesting cotton and shearing the sheep, you know. Ah, yes. If only I could have a herd of sheep outside in my backyard, I could make a beautiful pair of socks, make a beautiful shirt, some wonderful woolen underwear. I have so many mismatched socks. Yeah, I pretty much got rid of all my my crazy socks. They used to have some like what is it, like pop culture socks. I got rid of all of those. They're gone. They're in the pit. We put those in the pit. We don't want those. We don't need those. I don't need Nickelodeon socks that barely fit me. Get them out of here. Feet too big. Feet too big for the Reptar sock. Get them out of here. And you can't really donate sock and underwear, right? Because who's going to buy secondhand sock and secondhand underwear? Hey, buddy, more fuel for the fire, huh? Oh, yeah. Working hard or hardly working? Did you see what I did to your brothers? Awesome, man. Well, you know, go into the monolith, buddy. I'm excited to see you. Excited to have you. We love adding to the beautiful monolith. Existence is pain, so why don't you just not persist? Huh? Have you seen the massive amount of fan art for people that have made for this game? Yeah, dude, I've seen the Aurora straight up sucking it, straight up ripping it apart. They got the Voices of the Void definitely got a huge subset of freaks that want to like get absolutely ass blasted by a couple of alien freaks. I get it. Yeah. I've seen the internet, man. Getting your back blown out because of shrimp at 3 a.m. That's I'm pissed that all the cool socks go to 12 because I wear like 13 or 14. You can fit your feet in there because I have 13 and a half extra wide. I get it. But then they're just not comfortable, so I double get it. Damn, you know, I really thought we had more wood. I need 500 wood to complete the monolith. That's a long-term goal. Rather than playing with glow sticks exactly as it should be. Dude, you ever get like a couple of glow sticks and you're looking at the liquid and your brain is just like, man, I should crack. What if you could crack these open and drink the goo inside? Like, I know it's not good for you. It's definitely gonna fuck up your I guess your internals, but sometimes, man, sometimes you just want to fucking crack open a glow stick and like drink the goo inside. You get a little thirsty. There's never enough water at raves. I know that. There ain't no way there's enough water at raves. Poison! I know. Thirsty for poison. If I could eat or consume literally anything, the first thing I would do is drink a bunch of poison to see what it tastes like. YouTube channel with one video, the poison taste tester. Hello everybody, today we're testing arsenic. And then it's just 20-minute video of them drinking it, falling down and dying. If there's nothing but pizza on the Lego Island, what do people actually eat other than the pizza on Lego Island? You have just discovered what it's like to live in a small town in the Midwest. I say this because you have just discovered the fact that there are just towns out there with one restaurant. And that's all that Lego Island is. It's one of those towns with one restaurant. They have like one diner, maybe a gas station, That's it. Not even a grocery store anymore because, of course, like the Walmart, it's about 30, 40 miles down the road. So, like, a lot of the time, it's just, okay, we got to go grocery shopping. So you drive out of the town, you go to the big city, you spend the day in the city shopping, and then you come back. And that's, like, every weekend. Lego City isn't like Lego Island isn't like a crazy, fundamentally weird place because they only have one restaurant. It's weird that there are so many places out there that just have one restaurant because they used to have a bustling Main Street back in their heyday in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. But then big old business had to come around and kill Main Street. On top of them not wanting to grow. Whoa. Nah, man, they all got the Dollar General now. There are some towns, even without a Dollar General. There are some towns out there, they have one diner, they have one gas station, that's it. Not even a Dollar General. Dollar General, to be fair, Dollar Generals do kind of pop up like a diseased lump on the butt of society. Especially with how they, like, ruin local businesses and, slap and slime all that shit up. Did you hear they're bankrupt now? That's always bankruptcy is never the end for something like that. They're gonna keep just overcharging local communities and ripping the soul out of them. That's the Dollar General way. They're filing for bankruptcy because they probably are overtaxed or overburdened with locations that are just not getting any sales because everybody's broke. Like, and when everyone's broke, nobody Dollar Generals. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Whoa! All right. Time to get some polystyrene. I realized this entire time that I've been continuously forgetting about the garage in general, and then I had just a moment of clarity that popped into my head as clear as day. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Hey, an ashtray, ain't that nice? I don't know why I didn't think of it before. I had like a thing pop in my head. I was just like, why haven't I done that? Like this entire time, I've been just like fucking. There's been dudes just sitting there unutilized, and I can utilize them properly for the bit I want to do. It's crazy that I didn't even think about this. What the fuck? All right, other thing I need a certain kind of JPEG. Let me see. Brendan summons undead Bigfoot. I'm not summoning undead Bigfoot. I'm just you do a little garage cleaning. The garage is kind of fucking nasty. Let's not kid ourselves here. We'll do a little bit like this. Come over here, do a little bit like this. Right. We grab another one of these guys. He's hitting perfectly. I'm too tired. I need a soda pop. And then we just build the Pizza Hut in the garage ourselves. Like we just do it. We just build the Pizza Hut in the garage ourselves. We just do it. We have the men. We have the men. We have the men. We have the ability. We have the technology. We do. We have the men. Hey, what's up, man? Can I buy a slice? You got a couple of, I see you got a couple of slices here. Awesome. You got looks like you got a juicy hamburger, 20 cents. Wow. That's a pretty good deal. You think that's a pretty good deal? I think that's a pretty good deal. Wow. What an awesome deal. Now, if only I could get a fry cook hat for them. Let me, can I petition for a fry cook hat model so I can put that on one of the aliens and I can cook me up burgers and fries and idle? All right. You're the manager. Make sure he's selling pizza to any freaks who wander in. You're the manager. I believe in you. You've got this, big dog. You've got this. Let me get a chicken bacon ranch with maybe a side of slime and all right, so the wooden monolith continues to grow. Lemon continue to also grow. Ooh, I gotta do a transformer check, don't I? That's the one thing I forgot to do while it was daylight. Damn it. Fucking perfect. And I love how he like looks at you. Like when you walk in, like you walk in and he's like, hello, sir. Oh, hey, yeah, what's up, man? You got you got a soft pretzel? Nice. That's a pretty good price on a soft pretzel. Maybe, serve me up, you got, what do you got in this soda fountain? There's no soda fountain? Oh, shit. I got no Coke Freestyle machine? I gotta get out of here, dude. I'm sorry. I can only shop at an establishment with a Coke Freestyle machine, so. Yeah, no, I want my peach mellow yellow, you know what I mean? It's the only drink I drink when I'm out there at the movie theater. No dining table for eating. I'm working on it, man. It costs money. You gotta make the money. If they want me to make them a Coke Freestyle machine, I gotta be making the big bucks. I'm not making the big dollars right now. We have the bare bones for the pizza in the garage, but like there can be more. I don't even have. I have a lighting system planned too, but I don't have the lights. Aside from like the horrors, I think today's the day. We work on the monolith. We build the pizza in the garage. Like it. You know, you gotta invest into. I don't even have the third pizza yet. You gotta invest. Give me Domjot tables. I'm not gonna build a Domjot table, but I can build like a roulette wheel. If I had the ability, I'd build like a roulette wheel, you know, I'd build some slots. If I had a 3D model for a Coke's Freestyle machine, I would throw that son of a bitch in there. We gotta get the 3D printer at some point. But I don't think I have a lot of things that would go really good at the McDonald's. Ain't nobody make the Coke glasses red 3D model. Doing secret government research to fund my Pizza Hut. Yes! Finally somebody get me! I don't want to be a signal researcher. I want to own a Pizza Hut. Maybe the Sheldon would work now. The $31 Sheldon is not going to work, and it's going to haunt us for the rest of our days, alright? Would it be really fucking wild is if, like, somebody sees just a clip of, like, the Pizza Hut in the garage. It's like, so what encounter is this? What? So which encounter is this one? I went into my garage and the alien set up a pizza place in there. What encounter is this one? What is... I saw a streamer get the Pizza Hut in the garage encounter. How do I get that one? Am I not buying enough pizza, or... How much pizza do I gotta buy to get that one? I've only ever watched you play this game. I honestly have no idea what it is or what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to build a Pizza Hut in the garage and... like, fucking make your base look nice, dude. That's it. All you do is you build a Pizza Hut in the garage and you make your base look nice. That's it. And then sometimes a creature comes out and tries to get you with wiggly fingers. I love how the thumbnail for the stream was a food menu in the garage and I knew the bit before clicking on the stream. Good stuff. Oh, dude, Dog Frog, did you see? I got the rare event. They did it. I got the rare event. There's a Pizza Hut in the garage. I did the rare event, dude. Brendan, are you trying to out-pizza the hut? Dude, I was trying to make it a Pizza Hut. I truly was, but I couldn't find the Pizza Hut menu. Like a menu board. I can only find like stock footage photos of the menu. I couldn't find like a menu board. I couldn't find anything appropriate from like a Pizza Hut. It kind of made me a little sad. I can only find like a default weird one. Kerfer looking like a little freak standing there. Kerfer is the manager of the Pizza Hut, so... yeah, they manage the Pizza Hut. They, is the Quark Portrait shit like DLC or anything? Have you even watched the... Dude, you can get a 3D printer and import 3D models into this game and then print them into the game as objects. Like, you don't even... I haven't even begun to freak. It's just the last save that I had where I had the 3D printer, it got a little corrupted. I have yet to even begun to freak. This is like bare minimum freaking. Sometimes when I stream this game, I just like to do the simple tasks, like to chill, talk with chat. Sometimes I get the dumper inspiration strikes and I like to do a silly bit, do some weird shit. And then sometimes the aliens come in and they fuck it all up. And then I have to deal with the, I'm hoisted by my own petard. I have to deal with the weight of my sins. That's why we built the monolith, is because the weight of my sins were getting too fucking heavy. It's too fucking heavy out here. It's too fucking heavy. It's far too heavy. Yeah, the $31 Sheldon broke the last save. Yeah, some 3D models work. Not our 2 million polygon Sheldon. They were beating you down into the ground. Are you trying to just get, like, the brainworm into my head? Because that's not how it works, Buster. I'm not going to fall for it. You can't just incept the brainworm. Beating me down. Damn it. Me, I'm not gonna fall for new metal. Me, once again, falling for new metal. Falling for alt-rock. So I can theoretically 3D print a giant pair of feet. Got it, you could. I can 3D print Pomni anytime I want. I have the model still. I do feel a little bit bad that Digital Circus got, like, incepted by the brain rot, because it does seem like there's definitely something there at the core. It's just so sad that it got, like, fully, like, incepted in the brain rot. It's got to be heartbreaking to watch something that you create, that you care about, and then it gets picked up by YouTube channels that then have, like, low-budget animators making and working in the fucking animation sweatshop, making dog shit, and then tricking kids into believing that's the real version of it. It sucks when something good becomes brain rot. I know. That's why I just am... I am and always have been brain rot. That's the Joker's trick. You just always have to be... If you're brain rot from the start... Is this the darkness encroaching again, dude? Not again, buddy. I mean, the lights are still on. I don't see the red-eyed demon yet. It better not be the darkness encroaching. The howling, screaming demons are coming after me once again. Because, like, I've gotten enough of that. Is there... Okay. There's nothing happening yet, so I'm gonna try to fucking take a fat snooze, and then something's gonna fucking happen, I guarantee it. And I still got the rest of the base. I still gotta figure out what I'm doing with the goddamn bedroom still. 'Cause it's terror time again, and you won't get out alive. 'Cause it's terror time again. Yeah, imagine a 3D printed cardboard cutout of the Rizzler just appeared. Just out of the, just slightly out of my, out of my FOV. He just appears. He's just there. Because he's just that kid is everywhere, man. It's crazy. That kid might have the strongest, like, PR parents ever known to man. The way he gets everywhere. He's popping off. He continues to pop off, man. He gets fucking everywhere. It's genuinely impressive. Like, the Costco guys, for a little bit, they were doing stuff. They got into wrestling, and they've kind of fallen off a little bit. The Rizzler, he surpassed them. His friend's dad wrestled on AEW Wrestling. Yeah, even you're saying that the Rizzler's friend's dad. Those are the Costco guys. That's the crazy, the Rizzler has far outpaced the Costco guys to the point where he is larger than them now. He is more powerful than both of them combined. He is the perfect PR. The Costco guys, AJ, and his son, small Costco guy. Well, there's Big AJ and Big Justice. They have fallen to the wayside. To be fair, I didn't remember any of these names until you mentioned the Rizzler. The Rizzler! The Rizzler was hanging out with Elmo. Dude, the Rizzler was in the fucking garbage can. He was hanging out with Oscar the Grouch. That shit that if that happened to me when I was a kid, I'd have a fucking heart attack. And he's just nonchalant about it. He just does the Riz face. He gets his fucking bit in and he walks away. The spinoff overtook the main show. He's the current guy. I don't know how he did it, but he fundamentally he split away from the Costco guys like a budding mushroom. Oscar the Grouch? No, Oscar the Grouch. Buddy, you gotta stop consuming anime and start watching some Peak. I sentence you to 4 seasons of Babylon 5, 3 seasons of Red Dwarf, and just for good measure, 1 season of Better Call Saul, 1 season of Breaking Bad. But you don't get to watch the rest of it. Lol, I'm in ad jail. I can't hear you. The sentence is... The die is cast. The web of fate has already been set into motion. Mods make this user watch Super Hulock. Don't remind me that my wife got Sherlock playing upstairs while she on her phone. That's the... Sherlock is in my wife's, like, big rotation of shows I put on to make noise while I be on my phone. And sometimes Sherlock will be on, and I'm just like, yeah... my fucking mind palace. Wife be on the phone. Wife be sending me 40 TikToks a day. Me replying, I'm not watching all that. And then she'll tell me about the TikTok, and I'll be like, dang, I should have watched that. Is that the Sherlock that solved the case by smelling cock on somebody's breath? Probably. I don't know, man. I don't remember anything about Sherlock. I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember watching it back in, like, college because I was like, whoa. He's so fucking smart. And then I had, like, one of my brain cells sparked off, and I went, I don't want to watch this. Wife must have a crazy algorithm. No, her algorithm is literally just animal videos. My wife is mad when she sees a weird video because she's convinced that somehow it detects both of our phones and then just puts weird videos on there to spite her. Did you get any more chat members recommend on a TikTok? No, I did not. That's still to this day the wildest thing that has ever happened to me. Is a chat member here on the Brendaniel stream. It recommended me their TikTok. I was like, what do you do in that circumstance when it recommends a chat member? You gotta just tell them, right? Like, fucking, you gotta be like, hey, I don't know why I did this, but I don't think I was there for that. Yeah, Hananafel, it gave me their TikTok for no reason. It just put it in my feed. I was freaked out. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, why is that in there? What are you doing? What is my algorithm doing? I honestly think it's just when you give, when you have like an app like TikTok, it fucking records the shit you're saying and then tries to give you content based on like what you're talking around your phone about. And I wonder if I said their name a couple of times and it registered that as a TikTok account and then just sent it my way. Brendan, somebody made you a Labubu BBL. Oh, do I gotta go peep the Brendaniel stream chat? That's fucking horrifying. That's genuinely, that's concerning. That concerns me. The stretching of the face. That's concerning. BBWY2K, Brendaniel. This concerns me. Hey, Brendan, you seen Pooh's Hole yet? No, I'll go ask the guys at the bar 1 second. Hey, you guys, chat member wants to know if you've seen Pooh Hole. You guys, you see anything like that? No? All right, Keep on keeping on. Enjoy the pizza. Brendaniel, why do you have the monolith in your front yard trying to summon rock worshippers? It's the wooden monolith, man. That's made of every wooden man I've ever killed. Every time a wooden man comes to my location, we kill him, dude. That's the bit. If you see a wooden man, they have to fucking die. That's the Joker's trick. No, the wooden man are useful. I mean, that's what I mean. I don't know what else to do with the wood from the wood man. Like, let's be real here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Like, I could try to make walls with it. But I think best thing I can do right now with a woodman is I can turn them into the monolith. I would kill for the wood monolith. It's gonna take a long time, man. I mean, we're not gonna finish it tonight. I already used up all the woodmen we've killed from every prior stream on the save, so I don't know if we'll ever finish it. It's the eternal project. It's every time we see a woodman, we go out there, we kill the woodman, we put him in the fucking monolith. That's the bit. And every little bit of scrap we put in there is just 2 points towards a goal that is 500 points in total. It's a lot. Let's be real with ourselves here. It's a lot for the woodman. I forgot that you're the sprinter in this game and to shoot your funny ATV. I just don't feel the need to drive it, man. When the air is so crisp out here and I like to spend every moment just breathing it all in as I go. You know, sure, like, you know, the ATV is faster. It's a tool. And if you utilize that tool properly, you can get from point A to point B quite quickly. But me personally, I just like to kind of exist out here in nature. Bonding as we must. And if I see the gibbering horror, I mean, ATV or no ATV, that thing's gonna get me. And then while I have you, I'm gonna do this to scare myself. Let's see. I want to do a Shemp jump scare right there. So like if I come to the Transformer at night and I just fucking see Shemp out of the corner of my eye. Alright, no Shemp here, but what about a Brendaniel ball jump scare? That'll be good for me. I'm just fucking around with future Brendan. This is for future Brendan to get really scared of. I feel like we need a monster in this game that's just Paul Blart Mall Cop chasing you in a subway. I mean, I keep saying it. My petition for a scary thing in this game is a PNG of a grandma hiding behind a tree, and you see it for a quick second, and then she goes back behind the tree, and it's never explained and never seen again. Like an old lady just slowly comes out from behind the tree. And then she, before you can even get to her, goes back behind the tree, gone. They never explain it. Never happens again. It should read your computer. The game should not read your computer to find your... Oh, no. We don't like that. 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 That's not good for me or for you. That's not good for us. We don't like that. We don't like that. That's not good for us. God, what if it's the PNG of the grandma? What if it's... I look out into the woods and there she is. It's probably in the base, ain't it? It's gotta be in the base. Is Kerfus okay? Oh, shit. Where's my child at? I'm coming. No, Kerfus is fine. The pizza in the garage is fine, too. Like, I don't... It's still happening. Somebody sleeping in my bed. Somebody pooping in my toilet. Nobody pooping in my toilet. Nobody pooping in my bed. It's done. It stopped happening. Huh. You guys fine? You're doing great? Awesome. Not gonna lie to you. Unless it was gnomes out in the woods, and I ran past the gnomes, and they didn't get to me. They didn't get to me in time. I don't know what it was. No idea what it was. Did not get an email about it. Didn't get a message about it in the bottom right corner. Well, that was a weird one. All right. Boar, maybe boar. Maybe boar out there. But I didn't see anything close by is the thing. There's that, but that's just the stupid fucking monolith there. Congrats, boss. We're filling your home with moths. Yay! Shelby and I already got to go buy a crazy ant killer because the ants are building some kind of mega ant complex outside near our driveway. And so we have to, I hate doing it to them, but we have to take care of it. Yeah, they're building Antopolis out there with Ansis Ford Coppola. And so we gotta go take care of it. Dude, the moles, they're not dying either. We put a bunch of mole poison outside a couple of days ago and the moles are still digging big mole hole. So we have the moles building a beautiful, like, a beautiful labyrinthine structure out there. And then on top of that, we also have the ants building the Antopolis out there. Oh, dude, I gotta get, like, a bunch of liquid aluminum. Molten liquid aluminum. Get one of the, do, like, a YouTube video where I dip a bunch of molten liquid aluminum down into the anthill. Make a cool structure. Just use melted Mountain Dew bottles. I don't know. Mountain Dew cans are also made of aluminum, man. You can melt those down. That's the... I don't know why you said molten platinum, like Mountain Dew bottles, like you had forgotten that Mountain Dew also came in a cannular form. Like, utterly just like, Molten Mountain Dew models, huh? A lot of plastic there. A bubbling cauldron full of toxic plastic. And I feel like you had just completely and utterly forgotten that, like, Mountain Dew also come in a can. Like, it giving these ants Mountain Dew game fuel to fuck them up and make them gamer ants. Watch Gooby High once a week for the rest of your life, or only cold Little Caesars and water for every meal. I mean, the cold Little Caesars and water for every meal is honestly better. I'm not gonna, you're just telling me fucking, are you just telling me that fucking I could just get cold Little Caesars every fucking day and water every fucking day? Dude, I'm sorry, but like, hamsters can be happy with a pellet, a big pellet dispenser, eating the food pellet. Gorillas are happy with gorilla nuggets. I don't care. Put me in the menagerie. Put me in the menagerie. Put me in the menagerie. Give me a little cold Little Caesars pizza every day and a big thing of water. Like, I'll be fine. Did you go to Mr. Mayonnaise's Palace for your delivery sandwich? Mr. Mayonnaise's Deli for your delivery sandwich? Okay, Dropout fan. Name every Dropout show. By giving me that little reference, I have unlocked more directly into your mind. You should not have done that. By referencing that, I know more about you than you know about you. Cold Little Caesars and water every day? You mean how my family survived during high school? Dude, there's the cold Little Caesars and water every day. That fucking just bangs. This is good shish. Why do people keep on saying to eat it cold? I stack into it immediately while it's steaming. Well, no, here's the thing, is because you're not supposed to you're not supposed to house a whole fucking pizza when you buy a pizza. It's because you're supposed to have like 2 slices of pizza and then save the rest. More fuel for the fire. You're not supposed to house an entire Little Caesars pizza. Right? You're not. That's a lot of calories. That's a lot of food, dude. 2 slices. You're supposed to stop at like 2, maybe 3 slices. Fuck, I'm not. I've been eating that damn thing for years. You're not supposed to house the entire fucking pizza when you get a Little Caesars pizza. That's why people talking about eating it cold. Is it better warm? Yeah. Dude, I got a little secret for you. You got an air fryer? Buddy, of course you got an air fryer. You're here on the Brendaniel stream. You got to have an air fryer. Let me hit you with this real quick. If you got a fucking air fryer, here's what you got to do. You take the Little Caesars pizza, right? You take it. You take that son of a bitch. And you put the extra slices in the air fryer. Fry them up real good for a bit. And then you're set. You're doing great. Air fry the extra pizza. Throw a couple slices in the little basket. Turn on the fucking air fryer and let it rip. Bruh, I can eat the whole pizza in one big bite. That's me. That's welcome to Earth. No, I'm not saying that you can't physically eat the whole pizza, but you just shouldn't be eating the whole pizza. You gotta have a modicum of restraint with that. That's a lot of calories. Fuck. That's lots of food. If you're not working the big metal crane and putting all your calories and energy into the big metal crane at the big work factory, like you're basically housing a meal for a family of 4. Look, we already got pizza. Restraint left a while ago. No, but then you could have pizza for like tomorrow and then the next day. Even if I skipped breakfast and lunch, do you know how many calories are in a fucking Little Caesars pizza? Let me hit you with this real quick. A quick Google search for you. Let me fucking Google it, you. Little Caesars pizza calories. Let me do a quick Google. So let me hit you with this, all right? A full Little Caesars pizza. Let's just say it's a hot and ready, right? Let's just say it's a hot and ready pizza, okay? Pepperoni hot and ready pizza, that's 2,500 calories. And if you're drinking a soda pop while you're housing the pizza, it's 2,500 calories in one fucking pizza. And I'm not saying do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not here to fucking like judge you because I've housed the whole pizza before and I get it. It's fucking tasty. Oh yeah, no, what I'm saying here is a pizza a day keeps the doctor away. One second, let me just fucking hey, Tony, hey, a pizza a day keeps the doctor away. Or am I right, guys? Dab me up here. Yeah, dab me up, hit me with it. Yeah, pizza a day. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm saying. Happy customers. A pizza a day keeps the doctor away. That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. The pizza's gonna go bad. The pizza doesn't go bad. That's a myth. That's like saying honey expires. That's a myth. Honey and pizza, the 2 kind of foods, never goes bad. Never goes bad. Never goes bad. Doesn't happen. Never goes bad. Never goes bad. Yeah, doesn't go bad. Pizza doesn't go bad. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie the government's trying to fucking tell you. That's that shit that they're trying to teach you in fucking school. The pizza go bad? What a fucking bunch of shit. What a crock of shit. You're fucking lying. The pizza don't fucking go bad. Explain this to me. Ancient Italians making pizza all day, every day. They find the stone pizza oven. Archaeologists, they find the old pizza. They eat the old pizza. They gain ancient Italian powers. The pizza doesn't go bad. They're out there fucking saying it. Pizza don't go bad. My ass in college had a pizza that I snacked on for 1 full week. I think the worst food thing I've ever done was my 16th birthday. My girlfriend at the time baked me a cake, and everybody only ate that cake. But my grandma got me a giant dragon sheet cake. Like a full sheet cake. And it sat on the oven the entire rest of the summer. And that entire summer, I just didn't have any kind of lunch. I just had every day, I would just go downstairs, I would have a big slice of cake, and for a month, I would just have a big slice of cake. And then I would eat dinner, and then every time I'd be playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I'd go down and I'd eat a big slice of cake, and then it just sat there on the oven for like a whole month. Didn't even get to eat all of it. It got too crusty, had to throw it away. That's why you're bald now. I'm not even bald. Oh, that's the wrong button. I'm not even bald. Look at my hair. I have hair. I don't know what you're on. It's getting kind of long. I got to get a haircut. See? Rude. AI hair filter. No! Don't hit me with the AI hair filter, motherfucker. No, that's because every single day I wake up and I eat some minestrone. And then I eat a bunch of gabagool. And then I eat even more minestrone. And then I eat some more gabagool. Oh, God. What was the... I saw an image in the stream chat. What was the... Oh, thank you, just a goblin in the stream there. Where's the fucking... Dude, imagine if you were playing Voices of the Void and you saw that. Imagine, just like a white lady over there, just a PNG of a white lady behind the tree. Just imagine how terrifying that would be. Alien... Goofery? No. The PNG of the white lady. They need one of these dreams to be just you're working at the Golden Corral and people keep walking up to the counter and you have to keep just putting slop on their plate. Can't believe we've gone from like putting cell in for after every word to putting slop after every word. I'm just a job cell playing signal slop. I miss the core suffix days. Oh, dude. Slopcel core be like Slopcel Coremaxxing. Slopcel Coremaxxing, dude. That's what I've been up to my entire life, is I've been Slopcel Coremaxxing. We're gonna put them all together into a portmanteau. We're gonna mix them all up. We're making a big cauldron. We're making a bubbling word cauldron. Alphabet soup. Oh, I'm Slopcel Coremaxxing, and what is it? I'm pill cell core slop maxing. I'm Slopcel pilled and Coremaxxing. I'm a Coremaxxing pilled Slopcel. I am Aurafarming. I am an Aurafarming Slopcel pilled Coremaxxing streamer. You sure fucking are. Thank you. That's so nice of somebody to agree with me. How Ronald McDonald do? Oh, Grimace! Woodman! See, even Ronald McDonald and Grimace have to deal with the wooden men. Just like me. They just like me for real. They just like me. I think you should be shamed in the public square for that one. Buddy, I hate to break it to you, but you're currently in the public square rewarding me for my behavior. Like, I hate to be that guy, and I don't want to, like, fucking hoist myself by my own petard, but realistically, you are laughing at the village idiot while also throwing him coins. I don't care if I look stupid. The coins still get thrown. I don't care if the bag of quarters hurts. That's still a bag of quarters. Nay, I'm throwing bricks at you. That's great, man. I can sell those bricks at the bricklaying store to many a brick and mortar. Okay, fine. We'll put you in the stockade. Okay, buddy. I'm making money in the stockade. You can put me in it. This is the stockade. I'm getting tomatoes thrown at my head, and every tomato has a couple of dollars inside of it. How's it going, fellas? Are you guys selling any more slices today? No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Well, you know, you're doing your best out here. You know, you gotta get a couple of these slices sold, dude. These guys look mighty hungry. Have you thought about maybe selling it to them? Ooh, the drone's offline. You gotta get out a couple of those slices, man. Anybody comes on by, they open up the shutter to the garage. You know what to do, all right? You got it. Hey, what's up? Your employees in there, I was talking to them for a little bit, and they seem like great kids. I'm not gonna lie. They're doing great. They're doing phenomenal. They're doing an awesome job, and I'm so proud of you for raising them to be that way. You know, honestly, you're doing great work here, and I'm thinking about maybe naming you Employee of the Month, because kind of you deserve it. So, you know, the plaque is getting custom ordered. I found somebody on Etsy. It's gonna take a little bit, you know, and you do have to pay $5 for it because I didn't factor in shipping and corporate. You know how corporate is, but I'll get it hung up, and then in the future I'll try to make sure that I can waive the $5, just take care of it myself, because like right now, you know, I'm really strapped for cash. I mean, 3 ex-wives, 15 kids, A lot of alimony payments I got to be making, so I don't even have $5 to cover it. And I can use the corporate credit card, but they're not going to cover the $5 shipping because they didn't understand fundamentally. You get this, right? They didn't understand that fundamentally it was $5 to ship it. It wasn't free shipping anymore, you know, probably on account of the tariffs. But it's going to be a nice lacquered bronze plaque. It's going to have your face on there. It's going to say Employee of the Month. And maybe I can, you know, email, tat back and forth with my manager, talk to him, you know, talk to regional. And then we can maybe have a discussion about, like, getting that taken care of or comped going forward. And then you get to take it home. I mean, it's a $40 plaque. They're paying for $40 of it, $5 of it. Like I said, got to come out of pocket. But really, you're doing great with those kids in there. You know, you guys are selling slices day by day, and I'm proud of you. Oh shit! I think on my mom's phone the other day, she wanted me to delete some apps, and she had like 50 different wellness apps downloaded on her phone. But the other thing that she had downloaded, she had like 15 different apps all tied into like giving your Bitmoji different kinds of accessories. And I was like, Mom, some of these Bitmoji accessory apps, they're kind of running your phone a little hot. I'm going to have to delete these. This is just like when she downloaded a bunch of like slot games on her phone, like Norm of the North slots. I'm like, how did you fucking find Norm of the North slots? What the fuck do you mean you downloaded that? Why? You understand, you take a parent's phone and they have 1 billion slots apps downloaded. They don't need that many slots apps. No, they need them. My grandma did that with Infinite Solitaires. My grandma went through like a raging like mahjong period for a while. She was every time we go to like the Walmart, she'd buy every copy of like those 1001 mahjong games. Then I'd have to install them on our computer. She'd play them for like 30 minutes to an hour and then just get off. So, you know, I could play fucking Warcraft 3 goddamn straight. Better get off the goddamn computer, Nana. I don't care how much mahjong you want to play. I gotta play Demise of Brotherhood role-playing. She'd love Yakuza? I don't know, maybe. Unironically, I think the most obsessed my grandma has been for games is RuneScape, Toy Pop, and then she got really, really into Guitar Hero, but she hated the guitar controller. I'd go over to like my grandparents' house on the weekends, and my PS2 would be there, and she'd just be ripping apart Guitar Hero. With the controller, like not with the guitar controller, just a normal controller. It's Toy Pop. I don't know, man. Old video game. You pop the toy. Kind of like Dig Dug, but you make the toy. But I'm hungry. Nearly lost my dad to online gambling games. Oh, dude, the amount of parents who fucking... this is why I do not like gambling ads or crypto gambling ads, because there shouldn't have been that provision that allowed sports gambling, because now it's just so many extra families ruined. But my parlay, it'll pay for your college. But you took my college fund apart to pay for your parlay. But this next one will I'll definitely get it back. Sports betting is genuinely a plague, and I understand, like, maybe doing a little bit of goofing with it, spending a couple bucks here and there, but, like, if you're, like, you know, ripping apart the copper wire in your house to be able to pay for the parlay you put on the big football game, like, you need to stop, man. You need somebody to talk to you about this. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's what's happening in there. Oh, no. Big fucker. This is big fucker? Is it big fucker? It's big fucker! Flying so high up into the sky, there is big fucker. Look at them, there they are. Big fucker in the sky. Look at them go and look at them fly. Big fucker is here. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Yeah, you guys want to check out the monolith? Yeah. You guys here for the pizza? I got pizza. Come on down. See you later. Hadley, hodley, hodley, diddly. Have a good one. We're gonna need a lot more pizza. We're gonna need a bigger pizza. We're gonna... I gotta go get ready. Best be careful, gentlemen. Customers are coming. I hope you're ready. Are you prepared? You'll have to get off your break. You just started your 10-minute break? Son of a bitch. Never mind. Son of a bitch. Yeah, whatever, man. I don't even think they're gonna stop and buy the pizza. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the pizzeria idea may have been an ill-fated idea. I think this is, you know, most 90% of restaurants fail within the first year. Why does Kerfer have skin? That's my son you're talking about? Could you fucking not, dude? I don't know, man. It's kind of weird you're asking something. Like, why does your son have skin? I don't know. Don't all sons have skin? This is shit I gotta put up on the fucking daily, dude. I take my kid to the park. We get big hot dogs down at the park. Somebody gotta fucking come up and be like, why is your son not a gibbering horror like mine? Why does your son have flesh upon their body? I don't think you're raising them right. Yeah, okay. Well, guess what? They get raisins anytime they want. They get 2 hours of Xbox a day. They're far happier than your son ever will be. Come and buy our delicious pizza. You will love it here. We have all the ambiance you need and every slice you want. And even Chat likes it. Look, even Chat happy. Chat, how about you sit on this pizza pie for me, huh? Oh, can you fucking... There we go. Come and eat at Pizza Town. You will be so surprised. $1 a slice. A price beyond the comprehension of your eyes. God, imagine going to the lemon buffet. Imagine going to the buffet and they have a specific bar just for lemon. Some kind of lemon bar. Wow. Love a good lemon. I love the, there's a bit in It, the book, where, the architect, I think Ben, he's at a bar and he just gets the call about, hey buddy, you gotta come back. And he orders a gigantic beer stein and he wants it full of wild turkey whiskey. And he looks at the bartender and says, I'm freaked up, I'm geeked up. And then he sprays a bunch of lemon juice into both of his nostrils and then he just starts gulping down the whiskey. We're talking like an entire, like, bottle and a half of wild turkey. And they, like, Stephen King goes all out talking about how this guy is fucking like, you know, they used to do this out there in the desert. And then he just is squeezing lemons into his nose and then gulping down this huge mug of whiskey. Good one, Brendan. That's not a bit. That's a fucking bit in the book. That's not like a Brendan bit. That's literally a bit in the book where this guy, he's the architect, right? And he's like flying every day back and forth so he can drink at this fucking bar out in nowhere. And it's not a Brendan bit. Hanscom tilted his head back, squeezed, actually sniffed the lemon juice back this time as if it were cocaine. He gulped whiskey as if it were water. He looked at Ricky Lee solemnly. Not a bit. That's in the It book. So, you wanted to try to sit there and prove me wrong and be like, oh, it's a Brendan bit? Not a Brendan bit at all. He legitimately, they do that he just keeps squeezing lemon juice into his fucking nose. That's a whole bit in It so he can keep drinking whiskey for some reason. It's fucking weird. Oh, dude, you wrote that blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever, man. If you post shit like that, I'm just not gonna, okay, I don't care. I don't care if you believe me. That was just to prove. Wow, I don't believe, okay, enjoy being 10 years old forever. I don't know, fuck. I'm just saying, not a Brendan bit. The 100%, he fucking squeezes lemon juice into his nose so that he can drink a big beer stein full of whiskey. And I'm just sitting there going, he's gonna fucking die. And then he doesn't die. And then he just drives to the airport. And even the bartender is like, what the fuck? It's a weird bit. Made me think of it because of the lemons. Okay, guys, he's getting mad. Time to stop gaslighting him. No, I just fucking, when you're gonna act like a 10-year-old here, do you want to see me getting mad? Let's check this out. Go to the pit for, I don't know, man, 5 minutes. That'll be the... You're so mad. You're so mad. Yeah, mad with power. Go to the corner, dude. I fucking... Think about what you did. Maybe actualize yourself a little bit. Maybe look within. Don't make him angry. He'll send you to the pit. Actualize these nuts. I am. And why are your balls so small? Now we're all laughing. Honestly, after I think, what is it, last stream or the stream before where everything was fucking nutso garbage, it is wild. Sometimes you play voices and just get a chill time to work on some projects. Get some work done. Do a little bit more cleaning, maybe. I gotta save money for the hacksaw again, because I gotta fucking tear apart that shit upstairs. Sometimes you do chores, sometimes care for a sense to godhood. Could go either way. Yeah. I'm just doing a sweep, don't mind me. Oh, that was a bug. I stepped on a bug, didn't I? I stepped on a bug. Oh, okay, delicious. I don't like doing perimeter checks at night, but you gotta do perimeter checks at night, so. That did, I'm not gonna lie, that did get me a little bit. It's been so serene out here lately that I just, even a bug is scary. Brendan is the type to see an alien and beat it to death with a shovel and bury it in his backyard. No. I would take grainy pictures of it and then sell it to UFO nerds as real alien footage, real. But I would make sure the footage is grainy so that people wouldn't believe that it was a real alien in my backyard and buried in the backyard. But I would still be able to sell it on like DVD or Blu-ray to Do some alien conspiracy theorists. I don't know, man. You see what Paul did to that lady in Paul? He did heal that lady. He does have magic powers that can heal people. I'd probably ask him to, like, I don't know, man. Fix my teeth. Why are they all feet pics? Gray alien feet pics? Dwendoli fans? God, but what if they had height? Like, what if alien wears shoe because they have the most beautiful feet in the galaxy? And then if you take their shoe off, you'll literally face melt because the feet are too beautiful. What if they do have feet? But what if the feet are really hot? Like, way too hot. Like, perfect feet. Like, so hot that it's scary. Just thinking about this, man. I know that Stranger Things is ending with season 5, but, like, part of me was kind of hoping that Netflix would just keep it running literally forever. Like, Stranger Things, season 12. These kids are 30 now, and they're still going into the underside, or the underdark, or the fucking, what is it, the upside down. Just like fucking Finn Wolfhard, 35 years old, mowing his lawn, and he just, like, his lawnmower just hits like a big pile of flesh, and he's like, ah, damn it, not again. The Walking Dead effect? Dude, Walking Dead going for as long as it is, Norman Reedus being his character getting to London. Like, at this point, I feel like The Walking Dead is just, they're just doing trips so that the actors can have, like, a vacation there while they shoot. Like, The Walking Dead may be similar to, like, the Adam Sandler universe, where they're just doing it just so that people get a vacation. Like, it just... Where are we filming this season? Oh, we're going to Nashville, Tennessee. Awesome. I love Nashville. Good burgers, good barbecue. Is Walking Dead still going? The Walking Dead is still going. There are like 2 different spin-off shows to it. And also, Norman Reedus is in London. That's how long it's been going. That Norman Reedus' character is now walking his dead all the way to London town. Yeah, the OG series ended. The sequel series is going. And there are spin-offs that are also still going. So basically, it didn't end. I remember when I was in college and Walking Dead was like must-see TV, and it's funny to kind of see a show slowly but surely turn into dad slop. I got to season 10 and I'm not a dad, so I feel like they could power through. Yeah. Dad's moved on to Yellowstone. Dads and old people in Yellowstone, man. We talk about it all the time, but I've never seen it. Hey! Give me fuel for the grandma. Oh, shit. That's Urkel. Yeah, I ain't going out there, man. I know what's out there. Yeah, I know Adventure Ahoy or whatever, but I know there's just creatures out there that are trying to do shit, so... I'm way more worried about fueling the monolith. When will they make a Rick Grimes 3000 show? Me... Carl dies, but, like, somehow his consciousness time travels, and so it's just Carl of the future. That's a real comic. Oh, fuck, no, you weren't joking. Never mind, I'd forgotten that Walking Dead was a comic, which means that, like, there's comic book bullshit regarding it. I forgot about Rick Grimes 3000. I didn't want to learn about this today, man. Does he have a Robo-Carl? Is that part of his bit? Does he have a Robo-Carl? This is very important. Does future Rick Grimes, does he have a Robo-Carl? If no Robo-Carl, no bye. I love you, Father. I cannot wait to have a bowl of Cheerios, Father. I do sure hope Guy don't hit me in the head with baseball bat, Father. I love you, Robo-Carl, with all my heart. They should do, what is it? They should do Rick Grimes BC. They should have him ride a dragon. Go, Robo-Carl. Use your extendo laser to kill those zombies. Those cyber zombie. What is it? I heard sinful things about Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. Now it's proof that zombie films and The Walking Dead need to stop and make a comeback for the next 5 years or decade. Well, it's because zombie films, I mean, zombie media for a while was really in the public zeitgeist. Like, big, in a big way. And then kind of Marvel came along and, well, you know, for the most part, unless zombie media does something different, you know, they can't just do fucked up evil zombies. They can't do like, but what if the zombies were Nazis? They can't do like the, but what if people were the real monsters all along? They've kind of tapped that well dry unless somebody thinks of like a, I think if there's a modern zombie movie made, I think it just needs to be fun. Like I think the biggest prerequisite is do it in a fun way, and you can probably get away with enough people seeing it. Tell a good story, do it fun. Zombies is just the set dressing. We're going back to zombies now, I feel it. No, what's the trend right now? Fucking video game movies is the trend right now. Well, video game media. Or like Zombieland? Well, not just like Zombieland, man. I'm talking about like what if you do Dead Rising 1 the movie, but it's not like the Dead Rising movies that already exist where they're bad? But what if you do a Dead Rising movie that isn't just like a cash-in, straight-to-streaming kind of slime pit? Is that even possible? I mean, there are, I think, 2 bad Dead Rising movies. Dawn of the Dead? No, but if you do a Dead Rising movie, you kind of got to get into the wacky mechanics of Dead Rising in general and the stupidity of it as well. And I think if you did a Dead Rising movie, even though you know, Dead Rising 1, I like that there's no crafting. I think having Chuck and Frank do the stupid crafting could just improve the movie. Make it a weirdo zombie power fantasy movie. I think zombie movie can still work within a comedy perspective, but yeah, The Well is pretty dry. We're full on into like video game media and reboot, resequels, you know, soft reboot, soft C-boot. All of that shit is kind of the big thing. And then A24 is putting out weird original movies. And A24 movies can either be fucking dog piss slop, or they can end up really, really good, like Friendship. You guys gonna go see the new Marvel? I heard it's supposed to be fucking crazy. Oh, I heard it's supposed to be fucking nuts. We gotta go see that new Marvel. It's supposed to be fucking insane. And like also, like alongside like video game movies as like a trend, we're also getting we're still within the like horror renaissance where not just about horror being taboo, but horror movies kind of just doing 1 billion different things with a billion different directors who've been inspired over the last like 20 years. And a lot of it ending up to just being fucking Kino. I forgot about Friendship. I want to see that. It's good. They're finally showing it in my area. I had to go out to Omaha to see it with James to see it originally, but it's good. I like it a lot. I like Nosferatu as well. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's a fun fucking movie. Well, I like it when he eats the rats. I say fun, but it's like a, you know, kind of weird shit. We're getting, what is it, Witnesses? What is the one movie made by the guy from Whitest Kids You Know about children, like, running through the streets? Let's start with a W, I think. Weapons. Yeah, we're getting Weapons soon, too, and Weapons is probably going to be fucking weird. A lot of good stuff on the horizon, man. Even I want to see Weapons, and I know that movie's probably going to freak me the fuck out. Like, I'm not watching The Substance. I've seen enough clips of The Substance to know I don't want to watch it. Body horror in video game, I'm there day one. Body horror in a movie? No thanks, man. Somebody else can have that. That's not my kind of dinner. They turn the children into guns? Dude, didn't you know that in One Piece, they give a gun the dog fruit? They turn a gun into a dog in One Piece. Have you seen Barbarian? No, dude, I don't. I can't watch horror, especially not alone. I heard about it. I heard it was good. I tell you all the time, I can read horror, I can play horror video games, I cannot for the life of me watch horror movies, especially not alone. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got a fake fucking email. I got a fake email, maybe one of the funniest fake, like, emails I've gotten in terms of collaborations. Somebody sent me an email pretending to be Toblerone, trying to get me to, like, do a collaboration with Toblerone. And obviously it was not an official email, no graphics, but it was just like, hello there. We've seen your channel, very cool. Have you thought about maybe working with us with Toblerone? I'm like, oh, dude, I should have listened to him. Maybe it was real. Oh, I could have gotten that big Toblerone sponsor. They would have sent me giant Toblerone. Yeah, I know, I'm going to be missing out on my massive Toblerone fortune. The scam sponsorship emails are just so funny to me because it's like, if there aren't graphics attached to it, man, I am not trusting you. If this is not like an official email from BigToblerone.net, no trust in this world, dude. Right there. Oh boy, empty shrimp. Hey guys, it's cool and all that you want to be out there, I don't know, checking out the whole being fucking laser aliens, but it's about time you mosey on. It's about time you mosey on. It's about damn time. It's about time you hit the old dusty trail, if you know what I mean. It's about time you get out of here. I'm gonna have to say they gotta leave. They as they often say, they never should have come here. They gotta leave. They gotta get out of here. They're gonna have to beef off. I'm just telling them. But I just don't join stream. No, I gotta get these guys out of here, man. I'm gonna have to throw them out of the bar. Peter Griffin, when he has to get out of the Drunken Clam, he's gotta get the fuck out of here. He'd be drinking, he'd be stinking up the joint. You gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. It's a free country, man. Not this research base. No, sir. You may be thinking of a different place. Not here. See, look at this fucker. Get out of here. Nice fucking laser beams, dipshit. What are you aiming at? Fucking stop it. What are you gonna do, fucking kill me? You are. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Fuck. They're beaming me. They're beaming me. They're beaming me. Fuck. Fuck. I'm dead, man.